Welcome back to part 2 of my Shiny Pokemon Opinion series. Today we are going to move on to Johto and do the second generation. This shouldn't take as long to do as the first generation, as there are only 100 and so Pokemon. As mentioned in my original video, I have a scale from 1 to 5 that I use for rating. We're not going to go over that in depth again, but it's pretty straightforward. With that being said, let's just get right into it and start from the top. Overall, the Chikorita line is very good. Chikorita is my favorite of the bunch, but Bayleaf is a close second. I mentioned in my first video that I love grass Pokemon that get an autumn color. Meganium is okay. I don't like it as much as the other two. Chikorita and Bayleaf both get 4s, while Meganium gets a 3. My opinion of the Cyndaquil line is very similar to the Chikorita line, but in this case, all of them get 4s. I do prefer Cyndaquil and Quilava to Typhlosion, but only because I prefer the brown color used on the former too. In general, I just really love cream and brown shinies anyway, so these Pokemon are very nice. The Totodile line gets all 4s as well. My only complaint with them is that I think Crocodile and the Alligator's fins would look much nicer if they weren't blue. Maybe a purple would be better. I feel like some people might think that Sentret isn't much of a change compared to its original form, but I really like it. I love cream shinies so much. Furret is only an improvement in my opinion. If there's something I love more than cream shinies, it's pink ones. Sentret gets a 4, while Furret gets a 5. Hoothoot turns a very nice shade of yellow. It's a solid 4. Knocked Out is okay. It doesn't hurt my eyes or anything, but it's not that amazing. Honestly, it reminds me of Pidgeotto's shiny, so Knocked Out gets a 3. Ladybot and Ladigan both feel very meh to me, but they're not terrible or anything, so they get 3 points. I just feel like the goldish orange that they end up with isn't terribly different from the red that they start with. Finally, some good bugs. Spinarak and Ariados are both wonderful shinies, even if I'm not all that fond of bug Pokemon. Or bugs for that matter. Either way, both Pokemon get a full 5 points. Crobat is okay. I definitely prefer Zubat and Golbat. 3 points. I think Chinchou and Lantern are our first 2-point Pokemon in this generation. They just don't look different enough. I can kinda tell Chinchou has changed a bit, but not Lantern. It's still not enough. And everything starts going downhill from here, at least for a little while. First, with the baby Pokemon, well, the first bunch in this generation at least. Pichu and Igglybuff barely change, so they both get 2s. Cleffa is at least noticeable because of its ears, so it gets a 3. Barely. And Togepi and Togekiss aren't any better. If anything, I think they're worse. I know the red and blue colors swap, but if I wasn't paying attention, I would not notice. Especially on the original Gold and Silver games. They also get 2s. I mean, the reds change on that too and sad too. Still, they're not worth more than 2. Now back to some good Pokemon, the Mareep line. The entire line is wonderful. Mareep's wool turns this wonderful shade of purple and I just love it. The rest of the line either changes or stays pink, with the balls on their body changing to blue. My favorite of the line is probably Mega Ampharos. Flappy is the weakest, only because it was originally pink. I still think it's cute though. Mega Ampharos, and Mareep get 5s, while Flappy gets a 4. Blossom is so adorable, I would die for it. 5 points. The Meryl line is cute too. Personally, I prefer Meryl to Azumarill, but they're both really nice. They both get 5 points. Also, does anyone else ever think that Meryl is a first generation Pokemon instead of second? I used to think that for the longest time. Sudowoodo is not my favorite of the autumnal shinies, but it's still pretty nice, so I'll give it 3 points. Politoed is my favorite shiny in the Poliwag line for obvious reasons. It's got pink, it's kind of a light blue, it looks wonderful to me. 5 points. The Jump Up line in general is one of my favorite lines in the second generation. However, it does not have the best shinies. Hoppip and Skiploop are decent at best. At least Jumpluff gives a cute shade of pink, but it's still not my favorite pink shiny. Hoppip and Skiploop get 3 points, while Jumpluff gets a 4. Apom is a nice color of pink, 4 points. Oh, Sunkern and Sunflora, you're both such cute Pokemon, but why do you barely change? Especially Sunkern. At least I can tell Sunflora is different, but it's not that different. Sunkern gets a 2, while Sunflora gets a 3. Oh, Sunkern and Sunflora, you're both such cute Pokemon, but why do you barely change? Especially Sunkern. At least I can tell Sunflora is different, but it's not that different. Sunkern gets a 2, while Sunflora gets a 3. With Yama, only the red parts change to blue, and the blue they pick really doesn't go with the green that the Pokemon has on it to begin with, so it only gets 3 points. Woopert is another cute pink shiny. Quagsire is okay, but I don't like its color of pink nearly as much as Woopert. Woopert gets 4 points, while Quagsire gets a 3. Why did Espeon have to turn such a weird color of green? It's not the worst green I've ever seen on a Pokemon, but it just has so much potential to be a beautiful shiny. It gets a 3. However, Umbreon is wonderful. In fact, it's one of my favorite shiny evolutions, only second behind one we're not beginning to until later. So it gets a 5. It's a purple witchy crow, so it gets 4 points. At the very least, Slowking is better than Slowbro. Just for that, I'll give it a 4. Congratulations to Mischievous for being the first one in this list. It's such a nice Pokemon, and it could have had such a wonderful shiny, but instead it gets whatever this atrocity happens to be. I don't even know how to describe this color, but I do not like it. I mean, it goes from black to blue. I guess I'll be nice and give it a 3. As much as I like pink shinies, even I have standards. Wobbuffet only gets 3 for being one of my least favorite pink shinies ever. I can tell Giraffe Ring changes, but it's not that great, so it gets 2 points. Pineco turns a kind of autumn color too, so I'll give it 4 points. Fortress somehow loses some of that charm. I'm not sure exactly how. I think it's because it's slightly more desaturated than Pineco, so it's only going to get a 3. Dunsparce is an adorable, useless creature, and it turns pink when it's shiny, so it gets 5 points from me. Honestly, Gligar is better than I remembered. I don't know what color I thought it was, but it looks pretty nice, so I'll give it 4 points. I was initially going to give Steelix and Steelix a lower score, but now that I look at them now, they both look pretty nice, so I'll give them both 4s. Snubble's shiny is so cute, I would die for it, so it gets 5 points. I'd give it 6 if I could. Gramble is still cute, but not quite as cute as Snubble, so it'll get 4. Even if it's pink, Goldfish is definitely not one of my favorite shinies. It's still a 3 though. Here comes more questionable new shinies. Regular Scizor is the better of the two. Mega Scizor looks like a knockoff Deoxys to me. Scizor gets 3 points, while Mega Scizor gets a 1. Beware the blue shell. Out of fear for my life, I'm going to give a 4 and run away. Heracross and Mega Heracross both have the same color of pink as Wobbuffet, so they'll get 3 points too. Mega Heracross is a bit better though. Sneasel's colors are really cute. I wish Weavile kept this color of pink later instead of changing to hot pink. Sneasel gets 4 points. Little Teddy Ursa is so cute. 5 points for this cute little mint teddy bear. I honestly almost gave Ursaring a 1, but then I remember shiny Metapod exists and bumped it up to a 3. Still, it's disappointing compared to Teddy Ursa. Slugma and Macargo both have really cool shinies, but I wish there was some consistency between the colors. Nonetheless, I'll give them both 4 points, but I do slightly prefer Macargo. Both of these have interesting colors, at least Winup isn't Machop colored. I'll give them both 3s for not being the worst shinies I've ever seen. A water shiny goes from pink to blue instead of the opposite. Very nice. 4 points for Corsola. Remoraid turns to a nice shade of purple that most water shinies don't. And it looks wonderful. However, Octillery turns mustard yellow. Remoraid gets a 4, while I'll be kind to Octillery and give it a 3. At least it isn't Metapod. Delibird turns purple. It's pretty nice, so I'll give it 3 points. Mantine barely changes, so 2 points for it. I really want to like Skarmory, but that color of green just does not go with that color for the metal. And I really like the color of the metal, so I'll give it 3 points. The Houndour line, for the most part, is pretty good. Mega Houndoom is definitely the best of the line. The red combined with the blue makes it look 100 times nicer. Houndour and Houndoom get 3s, while Mega Houndoom gets a 4. Something about that purple on Kingdra just works, so it gets 4 points. Phanpy barely changes, and Donphan is just one of those shinies that is kind of weird. I give Phanpy a 2 and Donphan a 3. I think Porygon 2 is a bit better than Porygon, so I'll give it 4 points. Stantler gets a 1. Do I have to explain why it looks radioactive? Why did they think this is a good idea? Smirgle is kinda nice. I know mostly the paint color changes, but it works because it's the theme of the Pokemon. Maybe they can make a bunch of different colored Smirgles eventually like they did for Minior, but that's probably just a dream. Tyrogue Shiny is better than I remember actually, so I'll give it 4 points. It's definitely better than Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Hitmontop is okay, but I would prefer if the clothing kept the same color as Tyrogue. I'll give it 3 points though. What's up with the baby Pokemon in this generation barely changing? The best in this bunch is Magby, and it's only slightly better. Smoochum and Lickkick get 2s, while Magby barely gets a 3. Miltank is really cute, 4 points for it. Blissey is also cute, but it's not really any cute in its original form, so I'm going to give it a 2 even though I still like it as a Pokemon. We are in the final stretch, now to look at the legendary beasts. They are definitely better than legendary birds. My personal favorite is Raikou because it changes to gold and silver. Entei's colors are a lot more neutral than its original form, but it still looks really cool. Suicune has to be my least favorite of the bunch, but it's still really nice. So they all get 4s. As for the Larvitar line, Larvitar and Pupitar are both pretty average. Larvitar's colors are a bit too saturated for me, while Pupitar's design just doesn't fit that color purple that well. However, Tyranitar and Mega Tyranitar are equally wonderful, even if they're not my personal favorite shinies. The first 2 get 3s, while the Tyranitars get 4s. As for the box legendaries, Lugia is my favorite for obvious reasons. It's such a nice pink, okay? I like pink shinies. Bite me. I will fight you right now. Ho-Oh is also cool, but I wish it turned into a rainbow rather than taking the same color palette as Raikou's shiny. I know the rainbow would not have been possible back in the day, but I have hopes, okay? So, Lugia gets a 5, while Ho-Oh gets a 4. And last is little adorable Celebi. I give it 5 points for being a pink shiny that I really like, mostly because the pink does fit the theme of Celebi itself and its design. Out of the legendaries, and technically mythical since it's not really a legendary, but whatever, it is my favorite in the second generation. Now that we've made it to the end, let's tally up the points and divide them to get our average. Will it be better than in the first generation? I'm not really sure. And the score is another 3.5. It's almost exactly the same as the first generation, actually. I think it's probably because so many of the baby Pokemon end up getting 2s, which made this generation's average drop. Where there's fewer Pokemon in this generation, those 2s and the couple of 1s really affect the score. What's your favorite shiny in the second generation? Personally, I think mine is either Bellossom or Snubbull, but I'm not 100%, but I really like them both though. Leave me your favorite in the comments below. There are still 5 more generations to go in this series. Next, obviously, we're going to be covering Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. If you want to see that video, subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I post it. Have a wonderful day. Bye!